Right, so the United States hosts the United Nations, as we should all know by now, but due to sanctions, it's managed to ban one of the UN's own investigators. How twisted is that? Francesca Albanese was meant to walk into the General Assembly chamber in New York and sit down behind that UN crest and present her report on Gaza in person, and instead she had to do it from Cape Town because Washington had sanctioned her. Her assets were frozen, visa cancelled, entry barred. That's the price she is personally paying for doing her job. A UN rapporteur banned from UN headquarters by the government that's supposed to guarantee her access because they don't like what she has to say. That's not oversight, that's the host turning the institution, the UN itself, into its own private property. The UN remaining on US soil is frankly a sick joke. It is a farce, but that's another story. Albanese's report is very much the story here, though. Gaza genocide, a collective crime, runs to 24 pages, and it doesn't deal in adjectives, it doesn't mince its words, it lists the states that keep Israel's war going. 63 of them. She calls it a collective crime because genocide of this scale, of course, cannot possibly run on one country's resources. It needs partners in that. Arms and money and cover and silence. And goodness knows, we all know Israel could never stand up on its own and do what it is getting away with. The United States sits at the centre of that network, the state preventing Albanese from delivering her report in person, also being the state supplying about 2/3 of Israel's total arms imports. Germany follows as the second largest exporter, delivering hardware even after warnings from humanitarian agencies. Britain has, of course, flown more than 600 surveillance flights over Gaza. The European Union remains Israel's top trading partner, all while sanctioning Russia. And Egypt still trades energy with Israel and keeps Rafah sealed, of course, making sure the population of Gaza remains starving. Arab governments that normalised relations with Israel carried on doing business with it, all while Gaza was being erased. And these are not interpretations, they're recorded transactions, they're export licenses, they're diplomatic correspondence, it's all evidence. Albanese presented all of it on the 28th of October. The General Assembly watched by video link as she sat in front of a plain wall in South Africa, just a picture of Desmond Tutu behind her. The state taking Israel to the International Court of Justice for genocide, as South Africa is. So the symbolism of her being sat there was particularly apt. A UN expert exiled from New York giving evidence from the jurisdiction still willing to say the word genocide out loud. South Africa's government had offered her a platform because the US sanctions made entry to UN territory impossible. She spoke for 20 minutes.